I'm Sonja, and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in coaching with me, I currently have that closed. It may be open now, but send me an email. It's in the description, and I will let you know what's up with that. All right, so this video, I want to talk about the present moment and how people talk about your present moment being an old manifestation. While that is true, and if that works for you to think of your present moment as an old manifestation, then keep doing that. If that works for you, click the fuck off this video. This isn't for you. This is where you need to use your discernment and do what is best for you. Your 3D present moment is an old manifestation. But if you are affirming and you are telling yourself that things are the way that you want them to be, and you are doing that consistently, and you are not wavering, and you're doing all the things correctly, now you could be wavering, but like you're doing the shit, right? Your 3D, while it is still an old manifestation and things are catching up, what you are experiencing is what Neville calls the bridge of incidents. If you up here, you're doing everything right, what you are experiencing is what you need to experience to get you where you want to go. Even if you think it's the opposite. You may be looking at your 3D and being like, holy fuck, everything is falling the fuck apart. And as long as you're telling yourself that, that is what is true. But in actuality, what might be happening is everything is falling into place. And some shit's gotta go before new shit can come in. Let's take like a job. You're wanting your dream job. I have my dream job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. And all of a sudden you get fired. Well, you can't necessarily have two jobs. So maybe that job had to go. When that happens, you get to tell whatever fucking story you want to about losing your job. Oh my God, this is the worst thing that ever happened. I'm never going to find another one. We're so fucked. Is one way to look at it. Or, that's interesting. I wonder what's going to happen now. Or you could be like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. That means that my dream job is going to show up any minute now. I'm so excited. These are all reactions that you can have in this moment about losing your job. The one that is going to be your knee-jerk reaction is going to be based off of your beliefs, your self-concept, the way you view the fucking world, whatever just naturally pops into your head, which is coming from your past, unless you are choosing to view it in a way that works for you. This is where, again, if it helps you to look at your present moment as an old manifestation, then do so. But remember, whatever stories, whatever thoughts, whatever meaning you put to what is happening in front of your face is what you are experiencing. Even though the event of losing your job is just a fucking event. It doesn't have an attached meaning to it. There is not one right answer of how you are supposed to or how you are going to naturally react to getting fired or being laid off or whatever just happened. That's all you. And that's what manifestation is. That is why you are God, you are the creator, you are the operant power. When things are happening outside of you in front of your face, you can tell whatever story or think about it in whatever way that you want to. When something happens outside of you that is against what you want it to be, you can look at it and go, oh, this is just old shit playing out. It's going to change any minute now. This is just old shit. It's almost done because I'm affirming and I'm doing everything right. Or you can lose your shit and be like, oh my God, it doesn't fucking work. I'm never going to get what I want. I'm such a victim. Oh my God, my life just sucks and I can't do this. And oh my God, it's never going to change. Which is what most of you do when I see comments. Oh my God, it doesn't work. Because you're not choosing meaning and a story that is in your favor. You don't know what's going to happen ever in the future. The only thing you are experiencing is the here and now. Maybe you're going to lose your job, and after you lose your job, you're going to go to a restaurant, and at the restaurant, you're going to like randomly meet somebody, and they're going to give you a job, and you're going to be making 10 times as much money. You don't know that, but you're so busy being in your head and being fucking miserable and being a victim of your circumstances that you lost your job, and oh my God, my manifestation's fucked, and I'm never getting what I want, and oh my God, that you missed that opportunity because of you. This is where I am going to be speaking more and more on. You need to find the modalities, the tools that can help you deal with the times when those are your default go-to thoughts about shit. Whether that is a safety net affirmation for me, like, isn't it wonderful? If it's EFT, tapping, or energy work of some kind, or working with your vagus nerve, working to regulate your nervous system, to get rid of trauma in your body, to relax and be able to be comfortable and happy in your present moment, even though your life isn't the way you want it to be. That is where you need to start putting your focus. How can I be happy now? I know this is somebody who is a way more kind of, I guess you would say, esoteric. I know a lot of law of attraction people watch this person, but I really like Bashar. He's been coming up on my TikTok. If you've never heard of Bashar is channeled through Daryl Inca. It's kind of like Abraham Hicks. I don't really know the whole story, but I like the way that Bashar speaks on things. There are some things that I really like the way that he speaks on them and the way that he words them, and what he teaches is the same shit that I'm teaching, just he words it differently. But he talks about how in the present moment, you want to follow and choose the option that feels even just a little bit better and gives you just a little bit more excitement than the rest of the options that you have in the present moment. By following your bliss, by following what makes you feel good and what makes you happy now, that is what is leading you where you want to go. And the things that happen in your present moment, if it helps you, again, to look at it as an old manifestation, do that. But also know that you get to put the story to it. So if it helps you instead to look at your present moment and go, okay, I'm doing everything right up here, that means that what is happening right now is the bridge of incidents. I don't understand how. It doesn't matter. I'm getting my shit. This works. I'm doing it right. Oh my God, I'm excited to see where this leads me. Again, it comes down to a choice. You are making a choice. And how you choose to view it is unique to you. You can put whatever fucking story you want to anything. But what you choose to do is you choose to play the same shit over and over and over and over again. Like you watching a bad movie that you're like, I fucking hate this movie. But you keep watching it over and over and over again instead of just picking a different fucking movie to watch. And yes, I know when you are taught to rely on that the 3D is real and that what's happening is important and that blah, 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 I get it. And that's why I tell you practice. And that's why I have Create Your Manifestation Lifestyle on here, having you work and practice on shit that you don't care about, giving you some examples of, okay, I thought about it and it happened. So that you are proving to yourself that this works, that you know how to do it, to give you examples of how you did it so you can build from there. Because like I keep saying, this is a journey of self-discovery. You have to do what is going to work for you. It's not about combining all of the shit. I've been thinking about this with revision. I may be making a video about revision soon. But if you want to use revision, if that helps you, then do it. And if you don't, then don't. It's not like, oh, well, I have to use revision and I have to revise or shit's not going to work. That's not how this works. It is a tool. If you start reading like Neville or you start watching my videos, they are fucking full of tools. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. You are not me. I am not Neville. what worked for and either of us may not work for you exactly, but you can take the idea of it or some of the concepts of it and apply it in your life and find what works for you. Do what works for you. And know that whatever you're telling yourself about what you're doing, oh my God, it's not working. I'm not good enough at this. I don't understand. You're right. Or, oh my God, I'm so good at this. This is so easy. I've just completely mastered myself. Guess what? You're fucking right too. Because you're always right. That is the rule. Whatever you tell yourself is true, is true. Whatever you believe is true, is true. When you start affirming, you are literally shifting through realities into different versions of Earth, as Bashar would say, where what you are thinking is true. The key is to keep yourself there and continue to tell yourself that things are going in a way that you want them to go so that you continue to see things unfold. This is where people are like, there's always movement as long as you are keeping your thoughts in check. But as soon as you're like, I don't see anything, is it working? I don't know. You're fucking it up. It's all you guys. It's all you. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it helps you to look at the present moment as an old manifestation, do that. If that is hurting you to be like, well, if it's an old manifestation, when is it going to change? Help, like making you focus on the time and the when is it going to, then don't do it that way. Just look at the present moment and put the story to it that it's working out, that this is exciting, that, this is interesting, and finding ways to keep your mindset in check and to get the feelings you don't want out of your body. Learning to relax and be present. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love and light.